Boruto time. We're back with more Boruto time. It's a wonderful time. Chapter 48. Time limit. I'm so excited. I can't wait for this chapter. It's definitely not going to be quite as good as last chapter. I'm almost certain of it, but still, we're in one of the biggest, if not the biggest, event turning point in the entire series to this point. So we're going to live react to the chapter now, and then we're going to have a little chat about it afterwards. So we're starting off straight away. We see that eye again, that damn eye. I really hope we get some clarification on that. It's a shame we didn't get Isshiki on the front cover. We got Boruto looking all like weird and sunlight. That's great, but I would have liked Isshiki if I'm 100% honest. Okay, so they're continuing the fight against Kashin Koji. Oh, he's shrinking my jutsu instantly. This is a whole different level of power than when he was Jigen. In which case, Art of the Raging Lion's Mane. I was gonna say in a video about last chapter that Kashin Koji will still have more abilities, and I was gonna say something about the hair because obviously Jiraiya could like do stuff with his hair, which he did against Pain and things, and he's done it. So yeah, that's great. Obviously, they makes sense that they've waited for that until the big reveal of who he actually is, I suppose. But so he's throwing Isshiki in the air. Let's be honest, it's not going to do anything. My whole body is brimming with incredible power. However, precisely because of that, it's only a matter of time before the powers destroy this body. I probably only have another 2 to 3 days of life left. How is he going to escape? How is Isshiki escaping this one? Let's find out, shall we? Because I'm incredibly interested. Also, if you couldn't tell, we're in a different... I've got a very, very dodgy setup right now. I've moved into a different room. It's still needing some work, but unfortunately I cannot postpone a Boruto chapter, so we're just gonna have to make do. Okay, you can no longer resurrect. If you die, that's it for you. So I'm selling things here and now. You're not though. You're not going to give me Sage Mode. I know you're gonna have Sage Mode as well. If you've got everything else dry, well, you'll have Sage Mode as well, surely. Well, then again, would he? Because technically he's not trained in Sage Mode. But then again, he's not trained in the Rasengan, and that's apparently genetic. So, who knows? I take it Amado has fled. I presume his destination is Konoha. It's likely that he intends to have the Hokage and Uchiha dispose of me. What? Because you lack the power to take me down. Amado understood that. It means Kashin Koji, you have already fulfilled your role at the point that you dragged me out of Jigen. That's absurd. If you're trying to distract me in order to escape, it won't work. He's not lying. He's not lying, Kashin. My boy Koji. It's the truth. It'll make you understand, if I must, that you're not capable of being a heroic shinobi tool. I'm certain Kashin Koji will survive because he's far too great of a character narratively to just chuck him away already. I'll be very surprised. It'll live somehow. Enough chit chat. Here I come. So, okay, I literally... Well, I speak it and here it comes. Some Sage Mode going on. Oh, we've gone back to Amado. This could be interesting. Okay, give me some lore and I'll excuse it. Okay, this looks good. You're granted most of the common civilian rights, but only within the village. You'll need both me and Naruto's position to step even one toe outside the village. If you're satisfied, hurry up and disarm that bomb around Shikadai's neck. Oh, about that, relax. It's just a decoration. Oh, he's played them. He's played everyone. Amado has played everyone, including me. I didn't know what this goes. I thought maybe he's good, and then like a new chapter would come out and be like, maybe he's hiding something. Now this chapter's come out, and I'm like, oh, it's just a decoration. He's good, and then he'll probably do something else at another point and think, I'm not too sure about you, Amado. You mean that was all a bluff? Well, yeah. Though the one that blew up on the branch was real. Oh my! What were you going to do if we had realised that? Good question. It wouldn't have happened. Whether you suspected Shikadai was fake or not, once you saw the real bomb go off, you could no longer assume anything without absolute certainty. It was way too risky. He's clever. This guy's clever. This guy's experienced. I really, really want to know Amado's backstory because he's way too knowledgeable and experienced about so many things that he can't just be some average guy. He's got to have some rich history to him. I just want to know what that is. In any case, Lord Hokage, I'm sure you know this, but the hard part is yet to begin. Kashin Koji lacks the power to take down Isshiki. You two are the only ones who might have a chance. Aren't they still fighting? If we head there now, we'll gain the upper hand. As I explained earlier, Isshiki only has a few days of life remaining. There's no way he'll sit and do nothing. he has to be intending to implant Kawaki with another karma before his life runs out, which I'm all sure we can expect him to do at some point. It's how they're gonna throw in a surprise there somehow, because Kodachi and Ikimoto and everyone on the team, they'll know that we know that he's going to get a karma back, because karma back, because we've all seen the time skip. We know he's going to have something happen to him. It's just there's going to still be a twist in there because we know it's happening, so they've still got to catch us off guard somehow. So I'm really excited to see how they're going to handle that. He'll likely prioritize that above anything else. So even if you two go rushing over there, he really has no reason to stay and engage you. He might just ignore you and teleport here to Konoha village where Kawaki is, which he probably will. It does make the most sense for him to do that. Oh no, if someone like him goes wild here, the village will be destroyed. So long as Kawaki is here, you can't avoid him attacking. You might want to start evacuating the civilians. Sai, get on it. Oh, they're doing it. It's happening. It's happening. Damn it, there's nothing else we can do. At the very least, hide Kawaki somewhere. However, just in case his location gets exposed, Lord Okage and Sasuke, who have the greatest fighting power, need to be around him to protect him. In short, the two of you cannot go running off somewhere too far from Kawaki. Would be spared if Isshiki's life runs out quickly, but, well, at any rate, all's lost if Kawaki is implanted with another karma. So you must defeat Isshiki before that happens, no matter what. Question is, they can take Kawaki away. I suppose if they're evacuating the leaf, it's fine. I was going to say, if they take Kawaki away and Isshiki doesn't know that, he's going to teleport to the Leaf Village and just destroy everything until he finds Kawaki, only to then realise Kawaki's not there and the Leaf Village has been destroyed for no reason. But I suppose if there's no civilians there, there's less casualty. Okay, it sort of seems like a good plan. Okay, we're going back to Kashin Koji now. He's going full on Sage Mode. Sage Mode? Ooh, okay, this is interesting because obviously in the anime, we had Urashiki, another Otsutsuki, just like Isshiki, who saw Mitsuki's Sage Mode. Zero idea. He said nothing like that exists on the Otsutsuki world. So this shows that Ishiki's not just your average Otsutsuki. Obviously, he's lived on this planet for like 1,000 years because he came here with Kaguya. So he is far more in tune with our world than probably the actual people that inhabit it right now. He knows all the history because he's lived it, not just heard about it. He's lived through the history. He's going to know so much about everything. Because like I said, he knows Sage Mode is a thing. He's lived through enough to hear about Sage Mode during his stay on this planet. Whereas other Otsutsuki members on the actual home planet, no idea what Sage Mode is. That's what Urashiki said anyway. So he's going straight for him. He's punched him. Fire style flame attack. What a creative name. I'm really intrigued to see what's going to happen here. Okay, some cool combat. Sukuna Hikona is an ocular jutsu, so it only activates upon seeing its target. Okay, we discussed that in a previous video, how about the shrinking was quite clearly a dojutsu ability, not just a Kekai Genkai or something. Sager, the 5 fire gods fan of flames. Ooh, now you've gone from fire attack, flame attack or whatever to the 5 fire gods fan of flames. That is such a better technique name. Jesus Christ. Massive Rasengan. Now choose, which do you prefer? Getting ripped apart or burning alive? His eyes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back, go back, go back. So they were all conjoined at the center with the 8 spokes, but now it's changed. He's blinked and changed. Now, is that like a mangekyo? What the secret jutsu? A Dai Kokuten. So what's going on? So Kashin Koji's seems my left arm and flank have been crushed. I predicted he would be left immobilized and that his arms would be rendered useless. Or arm. I predicted that. Seems my left arm and flank have been crushed. No feeling in my legs either. The jutsu allows me to store what I have shrunk in a dimension where time doesn't flow. Oh, he's got his big cape. He's got a lovely coat on and retrieve them whenever I want. Boom! The glass of wine. Oh! What a beast! Just like this glass of wine. Handy, isn't it? That explains all the Delta thing, which again, like we predicted and talked about in a video previously. Wait, no, I say that. In my video, I said that it was a wishing ability that created the food, but in fact, he was just storing all that in a different dimension. Okay, I was wrong. I was wrong. I take that on the chin, okay? I was wrong there. He did just decide to store his food away for whatever reason. Okay, fine. L for me. How surprising. Quite unexpected, but it means there was some gap in your professional pride as a shinobi. Perhaps Amado had picked up on that human weakness. In any case, you and I have both been outmaneuvered by that fox. I plan to kill him eventually. Any last words for him? I'll relay them as a favour to a former comrade. What's he going to do? It's going to be something Jiraiya-esque. It's going to be iconic shinobi talk. I can't hear you. Say again. I like this Isshiki. He's a badass. He's drinking wine in the middle of battle. He's kneeling down saying, what? I can't hear you. He's shushing them. He's shushing Kashin. He's, what? Shh. Can't hear you. Kuyuchose no summoning. I see. Ooh, what's going on here? Isshiki doesn't seem too phased by it, so interesting. Oh, it's a shadow clone. Where is that preposterous stray dog planning to go? Does he intend to finish Amado himself? Never mind, I don't have time to waste on the likes of Koji. You just wait, Kawaki. I'm coming right now. So yeah, Kashin Koji did escape. I was certain he's too good of a character to have been written off like that. That makes sense. Okay, where's he escaped to is the question. No, absolutely not. Why not? I can fight too. Weren't you listening? The enemy is a complete monster. Only Sasuke and I will take him on. You'd actually be in the way if you were there. I'm worried. You two lost against that Jigen guy last time, didn't you? So how do you plan to win against him, an even stronger guy? He's got a point. Boruto's got a point. And he was there to help defeat Momoshiki, so could be interesting. Boruto, I'm willing to die at any moment for Konoha, as is Naruto. We're always prepared to do so. Sasuke, what about you? Could you die for the village? Naruto, did you copy? Enemy attack. Oh, this is going to be a cool panel. But I know it's just not going to be as cool as it could be, because it's not going to be a double page spread, and it's probably going to be like, it's so Pain reminiscent. And I'm just thinking of the incredible spreads that you get when Pain invaded the village, like the double spread of him summoning all the 6 paths, and then the spread of him above the village destroying it. And I know this is a perfect chance to have something like that, but Ikimoto will not do it, will he? I'm going to turn it and it's just going to be a single page spread. Oh, it should be double! It's still a cool spread. It's still a cool spread, okay? It's one of my favourites. One foe in the sky above. Chakra data not available. Damn it, he's already here. There should be a double page. It should be. Listen, overall, a very good chapter. A very, very good chapter. The dojutsu, what was it, like Kai Doku 10? Something like that. I'll have to search that up and see what that's all about. It's so cool. I'm so excited for the next chapter, though. This is only the first chapter of a brand new volume, by the way. The first chapter of a brand new volume, and Isshiki's already in the village. I'm going to put my neck on the line right now and say that these next 3 chapters are going to be the greatest 3 chapters, consecutive trio of chapters that the manga has ever had. I'm going to say that right now. I'm almost convinced, because if this is the beginning of a volume, where usually a cliffhanger like this, you'd probably pass off as like the second to last chapter of a volume, or even the last chapter of a volume. But this is the first chapter of a brand new volume, which means that this isn't even the selling point to turn on to the next one. For anyone who doesn't realise why I always say the final chapter of a volume is always the best one, is because it's always going to have an incredible cliffhanger, because that's what forces people to then want to buy the next volume. The fact that this is right at the beginning, this isn't even like Kadachi saying, oh yeah, they'll see this and they'll want to buy the next one. This is them just going, oh, well, chuck it in. We've got bigger fish to fry coming up. So, oh boy, I'm incredibly excited. If he pulls off a Pain, they're not even had time to evacuate. This is going to be a disaster. It's starting to sink in now how many people are about to die. Jesus. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're not already to become a member of the Senpai Squad. As always, get in the comment section down below. What did you think of this chapter? And like again, I'm going to apologise for the dodgy setup, okay? I've got a light on the floor to try and brighten my face up a bit, and then the sun's going in and out. It's probably been a bit of a dodgy video. I do apologise. But I'll be seeing you guys in another one very, very soon. Check out my website if you fancy that. I got a little blog going on. The link for that will obviously be in the description as well for you to check it out. Follow me on Twitter and everything. Instagram as well, I've got now. That's entertaining. See you guys soon. Until then, peace.